Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy BULLBOYKENNELS. I got another little video here for you. This is another custom slip box set for the Halloween series. Now, this rather than my previous one where it was Halloween 1 through 8, this is from the very first Halloween all the way to the very last Halloween. So this includes the Rob Zombie films, and of course the reboot for Halloween, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. But enough of that. You're here for those custom box slips, the hard box slips. So let's just go ahead and jump into that. The very first one we're going to get into is going to be Halloween Ends. And these are pretty much all the same design. It's just going to be one that's going to be a little different, and that's just going to be the face, which will be on Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. But yeah, the custom artwork that this guy does from I believe it's Blockbuster Video. That's where I ordered it from his Etsy store. So that is pretty sick. So again, that is for Halloween Kills. The next one, that's was Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends. Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, I don't do no script, so sometimes I get some of my words mixed up. The next one is for Halloween Kills, and these all look fantastic. Like, they look great. So again, with the side, and then of course the artwork on the back looks stunning. Looks stunning. All right, then the next one would be Halloween, which is all part of the reboot, of course. So it does have that. And I want to say that was part of these are like the original artworks on the front, if I recall correctly, because I think that is. So that was the first Halloween that they did. And then, of course, the artwork is where it's at. Like, that's really the main show of the star, or the main star of the show, I should say. And that would be for Halloween. This one looks really, really good. And then, of course, the ones that are pretty controversial, which are the Rob Zombie films, which I like the first one. Second one, he kind of went somewhere else with it for me. But the first one, I do like. So this would be for Halloween 2. And then, of course, the artwork on the back looks pretty sick. Love the coloring on this. So that looks pretty fantastic, if you ask me. So yeah. And then previous to that would be his first Halloween movie. So of course, still that original artwork. And then of course the back art that he did for this. It's pretty cool. God does a lot of great work on these custom art covers. So they're really, really nice. Like how those look. Now we get back into the Halloween movies, at least the original movies. Now these next two are my least favorites out of the series. Which is Halloween Resurrection. I don't really care for this. I spoke about it before, the reasons why I don't care for it. But either way, still Halloween. And then, of course, the back art for that. I want to say the back art for these is the same art as the 1 through 8, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, Halloween H2O, which is probably the one I hate the most out of all the Halloween movies. But I'm pretty sure that the 1 through 8 series, the back art, like I said, is still the same, but the spines are a little bit different. So that's kind of where they differ with that. Then we got the Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Oh, yes. Curse of Michael Myers. Pretty cool. And then that back art. I don't remember this art is the same on the other one. I have to double check. Because I'm going to use the 1 through 8 set for my Blu-rays. And then the this new set for the 4Ks. Which I'm kind of wondering what I'm going to end up doing with the hard box slips that are from Screen Factory. So, yeah. Got to figure that one out. And of course, Halloween 5. Looks really good. And then, of course, the back art. The only thing I like about this one, the mask is a little wide. But I know this should be the same art as the 1 through 8 series or set. And then, of course, we got Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Pretty cool. Yeah, I just think all his stuff is really good looking. So yeah, really ecstatic to use these, especially when it's like all the Halloween movies. Now this is the one that differs as far as the spline or spine on the back, and it's just the face. It's like a different mask from everything else, which is pretty cool because this was the one spinoff out of the Halloween movies, of course. And then you got that beautiful back art on the back with the TV and the pumpkin, which is really good. So, yeah, I thought that was really nice. And then, of course, my favorites of the Halloween movies was 1 through 3, but 1 and 2 I consider as one movie. So it's like one extended movie. It's just how I consider it. But yeah, 1 and 2. Favorites. And of course, part 3 for Season of the Witch are my favorite Halloween movies, of course. And then, of course, you have the Sam Hain. So same artwork as the volume 1 through 8. Pretty cool. And then, of course, the granddaddy of them all, the original, the OG, Unk, as some people will want to say, Halloween, the very first one. The one that started everything. The one that everybody grew up as little kids saying, is the boogeyman going to get me? Is the boogeyman going to get me? No, boogeyman's not going to get you. I remember being a little kid saying that too. That's why I know. But yeah, really cool artwork. But yeah, these were really nice sets. And the good thing about this one is it has all the movies. So from the original Halloween movie all the way to the last, I guess reboot, you would call it, including the Rob Zombie films, which for some people may be here and there, but either way, it's still a complete set, all custom artwork. So that is fantastic. But other than that, hope you enjoyed this pickup. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you enjoyed the videos, make sure to subscribe. I'll definitely have more videos coming out in the future. Don't know what they'll all be for, but, probably mostly movies. Again, I always have my gameplay here and there that I still do from time to time. So just be on the lookout for, the videos, especially the pickup stuff. Other than that, if you enjoyed any of this, like I said, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and we can get to chit-chatting, We don't all have to like the same shit. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. It's okay. Other than that, hey, it's been your boy, BULLBOYKENNELS, and as always, keep them scratching. Peace. We up out of here.